What would be your number one advice to activists?
AlMaghrib Institute presents
Q&A with Omar Suleiman.
The very first advice to myself and to everyone else, activist or not activist, is إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ, that verily actions are but by intentions. And so the advice is ikhlas, is sincerity. Are you doing it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? It is very hard when there is a public element to any good work. And the word activism has certain connotations. Take away the word activism. The idea is public manifestation of good deeds, public amal salih. Anytime the public part comes into it, there is the ability or there's the possibility of losing the intention, of losing sincerity, and then that will have other connotations. So first and foremost, ground yourself in that. And the public amal salih have to be balanced out with the private amal salih, which are good deeds, and they all have to stem from ikhlas, then, which is sincerity. And then comes abiding by the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ, not going beyond that. And the last thing that I'll say here, which is really important, is that at no point, and this is something that's very important, at no point does the haram become halal. Does the prohibited become permitted? You know, we can debate strategies, we can debate all types of things about, what's a healthy way to engage the public space, but at no point can the haram become halal, can the prohibited become permitted. And it's important for us to maintain that very clear boundary. And so just as you sort of guard your heart with ikhlas, with sincerity, and you guard yourself, your personal ibadah, your personal private acts of worship and devotion to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and let the public part be an extension of that. The same thing comes when it comes to these types of things, that you guard everything by the consensus, by the Quran, the Sunnah, the Ijma', the consensus, and you do not ever allow for the haram to become halal in anything that you are doing.